शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्न उपशान्तये सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा गुरुब्रह्मा गुरुविष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमस्कारं मालती अभ्यासवर्गे सर्वेषां स्वागतम्। अद्य शत्रुशानच् विषये किञ्चित् पश्यामहे। एतत् सर्वे जानन्ति एव, पुनरेकवारम् अहं वक्ष्यामि। क्लासिफिकेशन् पश्यामहे। परस्मैपदी धातु एकं स्वीकरिष्यामः। पट् धातु परस्मैपदी धातु। परस्मैपदी धातु सर्वदा कर्तरी मध्ये शत्रुप्रत्ययस्य रूपम् एव स्वीकरोति। तदैव कर्मणि प्रयोगे शानच्, कर्मणि शानच् परस्मैपदी धातु वा उत आत्मनेपदी धातु वा कर्मणि शानचन्दरूपं सर्वदा सम्भवति। परन्तु कर्तरि मध्ये परस्मैपदी धातु इत्युक्ते कर्तरि शत्रु भवति, आत्मनेपदी धातु इत्युक्ते कर्तरि शानच् एव रूपं स्वीकरोति। पट् धातु स्वीकरिष्यामः चेत् परस्मैपदी धातु, अतः कर्तरी मध्ये शत्रुरूपमेव भवति। पठन्, पठन्ती, पठत् इति त्रिषु लिङ्गेषु रूपाणि सिद्ध्यति। पट् धातोः कर्मणि रूपमस्ति खलु, पठ्यते इति। अतः कर्मणि मध्ये शानच् रूपं सम्भवति। शानच् इत्युक्ते पठ्यते, पठ्येते, पठ्यन्ते इति कर्मणि लट् लकार भवति खलु, अतः शानच् मध्ये पठ्यमानः, पठ्यमाना, पठ्यमानम् इति भवति। आत्मनेपदी धातु एकं स्वीकरिष्यामः चेत् वन्द् धातु, सुलभधातु। वन्द् धातु कर्तरि मध्ये वन्दति इति नास्ति खलु, वन्दते इति एव अस्ति। वन्दते, वन्दन्ते, वन्दते, वन्देते, वन्दन्ते इति अस्ति। कर्मणि मध्ये वन्द्यते, वन्द्येते, वन्द्यन्ते यकारः आगच्छति, तदैव भिन्नरूपं। वन्दते, वन्देते, वन्द्यन्ते इति आत्मनेपदरूपं भवति। अतः शानच् कर्तरि मध्ये शानच्, कर्मणि मध्ये अपि शानच्। आत्मनेपदी धातु इत्युक्ते द्वयोः शानच् रूपमेव स्वीकरिष्यति। शानच्, कर्तरि शानच् इत्युक्ते वन्दमानः, वन्दमाना, वन्दमानं। कर्मणि शानच् इत्युक्ते यकारः आगच्छति, वन्द्यमानः, वन्द्यमाना, वन्द्यमानम् इति। तत्र एकः नियमः अपि अस्ति। द्विवचनरूपे, आत्मनेपदद्विवचनरूपे एते इति अस्ति चेत् मानः इति आगच्छति। परन्तु एते विना किमपि अस्ति चेत्, उदाहरणमस्ति, ओके, कृ धातु इत्युक्ते
भुङ्क्ते,
भुङ्क्ते, भुङ्क्ते, भुञ्जाते, भुञ्जते इति अस्ति। भुङ् धातु आत्मनेपदरूपमस्ति, भुङ्क्ते, भुञ्जाते, भुञ्जते। आते इति अस्ति खलु, एते नास्ति। एते इत्युक्ते मानः। एते विना किमपि द्विवचने अस्ति चेत् आनः इति अन्तिमे योजनीयः। इत्युक्ते आनः इत्युक्ते भुञ्जानः, भुञ्जाना, भुञ्जानम् इति भवति। तत्तु अभ्यासेन आगच्छति, चिन्ता मास्तु। इदानीम् उभयपदी धातु इति, परस्मैपदी इत्युक्ते कर्तरि शत्रु, कर्मणि शानच्। आत्मनेपदी धातु इत्युक्ते कर्तरि शानच्, कर्मणि शानच्। उभयपदी धातु इत्युक्ते द्विरूपम् अपि अस्ति खलु, द्विरूपाणि अपि अस्ति। कर्तरि मध्ये अपि अस्ति, आत्मनेपदरूपाणि अपि सन्ति, तदैव कर्मणि अपि अस्ति उभयपदी धातु इत्युक्ते। उदाहरणं कृ धातु, उभयपदी धातु, डूयिङ्ग्, करोति इति लट् लकार परस्मैपदरूपमस्ति। परन्तु अहम् एकनिमिषम्,
कुर्वते
कुर्वते अहं विस्मरामि, क्षम्यतां। कुर्वते इति आत्मनेपद, कुरुते, क्षम्यतां, कुरुते, कुर्वाते, कुर्वते इति आत्मनेपदरूपमपि अस्ति। तदनन्तरं कर्मणि रूपं क्रियते, क्रियेते, क्रियन्ते अपि आत्मनेपदरूपमपि अस्ति। एतत् उभयपदी धातुः, त्रीणि रूपाणि अपि सन्ति। अतः कर्तरि मध्ये द्वौ रूपम् अस्ति, स्तः। परस्मैपदरूपम् अस्ति करोति, अतः शत्रु अस्ति, कुर्वन् कुर्वन् अस्ति। एकनिमिषं, मम कुर्वन्, कुर्वन्ति, कुर्वत् इति त्रिषु लिङ्गेषु कर्तरि परस्मैपदरूपम् अस्ति, शत्रुरूपं। कर्तरि मध्ये एव आत्मनेपद शानच् रूपमस्ति, कुर्वाणः, कुर्वाणा, कुर्वाणम् इति। कर्मणि रूपमपि अस्ति, उभयपदी धातु खलु, अतः कर्मणि रूपमपि अस्ति। कर्मणि शानच् रूपे क्रियमाणः, क्रियमाणा, क्रियमाणम् इति।
Bhagini, the previous slide, can you show that Indriya slide? Iniriya slide, whatever. Where there is all the...
दृश्यते वा?
No, not this. This one, yeah. So this is karoti, kurutah, kurvanti. Okay, kurvan, I take it from that kurvanti. Then kurute, kurvate,
आते इति अस्ति खलु,
द्विवचने
आते अस्ति, अतः आनः इति योजनीयः। कुत्र? बहुवचनरूपे, बहुवचनरूपे आनः योजनीयः। कुर्वाणः, कुर्वाणा, कुर्वाणम्। तदैव कर्मणि रूपं क्रियते, क्रियेते एव अस्ति। एते इत्युक्ते मानः,
क्रियमाणः,
क्रियमाणः, क्रियमाणा, क्रियमाणम्।
Okay, okay. So, okay, now you can go back to the...
अवगच्छति वा? एतत् सुलभमेव, भवतीभिः जानन्ति एव, ज्ञायते एव, परन्तु
कुर्वाणः, कुर्वाणा, कुर्वाणम् is what form now? कर्तरि शानच्,
कर्तरि शानच्, कर्तरि शानच्, कर्मणि शानच्। न आनः, कुर्वाणः कर्तरि शानच्, क्रियमाणः एव कर्मणि शानच्। अवगच्छति वा? इदानीं किञ्चित् एकनिमिषं, क्षम्यताम्।
भगिनी पुनः
किं भगिनि?
शृणोति, श्रूयते वा?
किं दर्शनीयं भगिनि?
Can you please show that once again?
एतत् चित्रं वा?
Yeah. One more time, if you can explain that will be good.
Okay, so if we take two types of dhatus, parasmaipadi and atmanepadi dhatu. Parasmaipadi dhatu in latlakara roopam, if you think, it only has got parasmaipadi, like for example pat dhatu only has got patati. It doesn't have an atmanepada roopam at all. That is a parasmaipadi dhatu. So it has got both the form of dhatus, parasmaipadi and atmanepadi, has always got the karmani roopam. So karmani shanach will always happen for both roopams. Whatever be the roopam, karmani shanach is always there. That was not going to change at all. But when in kartari, there are two roopams, shatra and shanach. Shatra will only take place for parasmaipadi dhatu. Shanach will only happen for atmanepadi dhatu. If it is a ubhayapadi dhatu, where it has got both parasmaipada roopani and atmanepada roopani, then all three forms will take place. Kartari shatru form will also be there, kartari shanach form also will be there, karmani shanach form also will be there. If you take an example and see, pat dhatu has only got kartari madhye shatru and karmani shanach. So patan, patanti, patat. Trishu lingeshu santi. Tataiva karmani madhye patyamanah, patyamana, patyamanam. Now if you take an atmanepada dhatu like vand doesn't have a shatru form because we don't say vandati. We always say vandate. Atmanepada roopameva asti kalu. Ataha kartari madhye shanach eva atmanepada dhatu ityukte. Vandamanah, vandamana, vandamanam iti. कर्मणि तु अस्ति एव वन्द्यमानः वन्द्यमाना वन्द्यमानम्. Now if you take a ubhayapadi dhatu, something like the kru dhatu that has got all three forms, so it will have kurvan, kurvanti, kurvat in kartari shatra. Kartari shanach rupam kurvanah, kurvana, kurvanam. Karmani shanach kriyamanah, kriyamana, kriyamanam. Avagachyati va? Namaste Pallavi Bhagini.
आं नमो नमः क्षम्यतामहं विस्मृतवती
न चिन्ता मास्तु भगिनी, अहम् इदानीमेव you know this rule पुनरेकवारम् अहम् I just said this one. Probably when I upload the video you can catch up. It is just to say, to explain parasmaipadi dhatu ityukte it will be in kartari shatra and karmani shanach. Atmanepadi dhatu ityukte kartari shanach karmani shanach iti.
आम् आम्
अस्तु एकनिमिषम्. I want to share अहम् एकं वक्तुमिच्छामि. मम स्क्रीन् मम चित्रं दृश्यते वा? अत्र पेटिकारूपेण अहं शत्रुशानच् रूपे किमपि लिखितवती. उदाहरणं पश्यामः. You will start understanding how it goes. अत्र आङ्ग्लभाषायाम् अत्र आङ्ग्लभाषायां लिखितमस्ति. In the morning he sings a song इति. कर्तरि लट् एतद् नीलवर्ण पेटिका कर्तरि, पीतवर्णमस्ति कर्मणि. नीलवर्णे लट्लकाररूपं प्रथमं कालम् अस्ति, द्वितीयं तु शत्रु अथवा शानच्. We have to for example in English Angla Bhasham we have to make it into a continuous tense to go into the shatra. For example, in the morning he sings a song, instead of that it has to be in the morning he is singing a song iti. Shatru shanach continuous tense Angla Bhashayam. द्वितीयम् अत्र कर्मणि लट् अस्ति, पीतवर्ण प्रथम कालम्, प्रीतवर्णे द्वितीयं कालम् अस्ति कर्मणि शानच्. Okay, both the second blue and the second yellow are shatru shanach rupani. Okay, so now let's start doing this. We will understand. In the morning he sings a song iti udaharanam asti chet कर्तरि लट् मध्ये सुलभमेव. काले सः गीतं गायति, प्रातःकाले सः गीतं गायति इति. When I ask you to do the shatru form of it, to change it into a shatra, you have to because it is in kartari prayoga. Shatra is always in kartari kalu. अतः कर्तरि प्रयोगम् इत्युक्ते शत्रु अथवा शानच् प्रत्ययः सर्वदा विशेषणरूपमेव स्वीकरोति. विशेषणम् इत्युक्ते कस्य विशेषणम्? Always to the विशेषणम् of the कर्ता, because this is the कर्तरि प्रयोग. कर्तरि कर्तृपदस्य विशेषणं भवति. कर्मणि प्रयोगे कर्मपदस्य विशेषणमेव भवति. अतः प्रथमं प्रश्नं चिन्तयतु, कीदृशः कर्ता इति. वाट् कैण्ड् आफ् अ कर्ता? अत्र कर्ता सः खलु, हि. अतः कीदृशः सः, वाट् कैण्ड् आफ् सः, आकाङ्क्षाक्रमेण अन्वयरचना एव तदैव. कीदृशः सः, वाट् कैण्ड् आफ् he who is singing a song in the morning, आङ्ग्लभाषायां. So काले गीतं गायन् सः, the one who is singing the song in the morning is the one that we are talking about, which is the karta. That is in kartari prayoge. Kale yah geetam gayan asti saha. So kale geetam gayan saha. Atra geetam gayan iti padam shatru padam. Kimartam? Gi dhatu asti kalu. Gi dhatu parasmaipadi dhatu. Ataha shatru rupameva swikaroti. So geetam gayan saha. Kimartam gayan? Because it is a visheshanam to the karta who is a male. So we have to use gayan. If it is a female, kale geetam giyanti sa. Gayanti sa. Chamitam. Gayanti sa iti bhavati. Kimartam ityukte sa is a female. So we are using gayanti shatru form of the gi dhatu. If it is a napumsakalinga padam like mitram, kale geetam gayat mitram iti bhavati. Now karmani lat, translate it into karmani. Kale tena geetam giyate. In the morning, the geetam was sung by him. So, Kale tena geetam giyate. That is your karmani lat rupam. Now, karmani shanach. The question should always be kidrusham karma. What kind of a karma padam it is? It is always about karma padam that we are talking in karmani. So what kind of a karma padam? Atra karma padam asti geetam. Hello. Kidrusham geetam. Kale tena giyamanam geetam. The song that was sung by him in the morning. We are talking about the song here, not about the karta, because it is karmani. So kidrusham karma, kidrusham geetam, kale tena giyamanam geetam. If you directly change from kartari lat to karmani shanach, it is very difficult. So always go to karmani lat form. You say that once, then you would be able to get. See, atra giyate iti asti kalu, ataha giyamanam iti sulabena agachati. Giyamanam geetam iti. Kale tena geetam. Kale tena geetam. These three padani will not change anyway. We are only going to change the verb form to a shatru or shanach. Karmani ityukte sarvada shanacheva. You just have to say giyamanam va, giyamana va, giyamanah va. That is all you are going to decide. So it is easy. So always try to change it to the karmani lat and then into karmani shanach. Kartari ityukte sarvada manasi chintayantu kidrushah karta iti. Karmani ityukte sarvada kidrusham karma padam iti. Prashnam pruchantu. Then you will be able to say what kind of a song. Then you will be able to put everything as a description to that song. It will be easy to get the sentence. Dvitiyam udaharanamapi pashyamaha. Girl prays to the god only before the exam. Kartari madhye, lat madhye, parikshayaha purvameva balika devam vandate. Atra vand dhatu, atmanepada dhatu. Ataha kartari madhye shanach rupameva asti. Karmani madhye shanach asti. So, kartari, shatru shanach rupa, in the second column, it will be kidrushaha अत्र कर्ता तु बालिका खलु अतः कीदृशी बालिका परीक्षायाः पूर्वमेव देवं वन्दमाना बालिका. The girl who prays to the god only before exam. That is the girl we are talking about. परीक्षायाः पूर्वम् एव देवं वन्दमाना बालिका. कर्मणि मध्ये Parikshayaha purvameva. These things are not in the pratama vibhakti, so you can keep all these are in a different vibhakti, so you can just keep them as it is. Parikshayaha purvameva balikaya devaha vandyate. Now karmani shanach rupam parikshayaha purvameva balikaya vandyamanaha devaha. Prashnaham pruchantu कीदृशः देवः. Pratama vibhaktyam asti kalu. Here karma padam will be in pratama vibhakti because it is in karmani prayoga. So kidrushah devah, which kind of god? The god which is prayed to by the girl only before the exam. Parikshayah purvameva balikaya vandyamanah devah. Is it very hard? Avagachati va? Na avagachati va Madhumati Bhagini? Avagachati va? Kimapi prashnah asti va?
Avagachati.
Astu.
Test is now. When we start.
Yeah.
Let's do abhyasa. We will all get it. Akila Bhagini, bhavati eva arambam karotu.
She remembers the shloka. So remembers smarati. Smru dhatu is a parasmepati dhatu. Ataha atra shatru kartari shatru asti. Then
Sa? No. Kartari lat pradhamam vadatu.
Sa shlokam smarati. तदनन्तरं कर्मणि रूपे इदानीं कर्मणि वदामि तया श्लोकः स्मर्यते.
उत्तमम्.
तदनन्तरं किं वक्तव्यम्? इदानीं कर्मणि शानच् वक्तव्यं वा?
कर्तरि मध्ये वदतु. शत्रु वा शानच् वा? कर्तरि मध्ये प्रथमं.
कर्तरि शानच् खलु? किञ्चित् उपरि गच्छतु भगिनि.
एकनिमिषं भगिनि. ऐ एम् 1 सेकेण्ड्. ऐ एम् ट्रैङ्ग् टु टेक् दिस् कापी सेपरेट्लि. अस्तु. उपरि
कर्तरि लट् कर्तरि शत्रु अथवा शानच् देन् कर्मणि लट्
कर्तरि शत्रु वदतु भगिनि किम् उक्तवती
तद् न उक्तवती सा श्लोकं स्मरति सा श्लोकं स्मरन्ती अस्ति कर्तरि लट् मध्ये सा श्लोकं स्मरति सा श्लोकं स्मरन्ती अस्ति शत्रु कर्तरि शत्रु
okay, you can use asti if you want, or without asti also you can say shlokam
स्मरन्ती बालिका सा
shlokam smaranti sa would mean the girl who is कीदृशी सा इत्युक्ते श्लोकं स्मरन्ती सा asti api is like adyahara, it is implied, so asti can be used there.
That asti actually gives a filling purpose for ourselves also, otherwise understanding is a bit okay. Then karmani lat taya shlokah smaryate तया श्लोकः स्मर्यमाणः
श्लोकः
तया श्लोकः स्मर्यमाणः
आम् I have written it slightly in a different order, but you can say whatever order you want. Taya smaryamanah shlokah iti aham likitavati. Shlokah asti iti antime agachati. So taya shlokah smaryamanah asti iti order, if you change also, it is still a visheshana padam only to the shlokah. So that thing is not going to change whatever order you write it. Astu bagini, uttamam bagini. Madhumati bagini.
Child drinks milk. Shishu dugdam pibati. So the child who drinks milk is what it should be. So it should be piban. So dugdam piban shishuhu.
Uttamagini. Karmani madhye.
Karmani, it is so pibati, it becomes what, piyate, or
uttamam.
So then the milk that was drunk by the child, so then it becomes piyate dugdam. So shishuna piyate dugdam.
Shishuna dugdam piyate.
Okay. Shishuna kshiram piyate. Okay. Dugdam, kshiram, whatever. And atmani, no.
Karmani shanach.
Karmani shanach. This is what? Kartari shanach. Okay. So karmani shanach will be piyate. So ete is not there. No?
No, it is there. Piyate, piyete, piyante.
Piyate, piyete, okay, in dvivachanam we'll have to look at, right? So it is piyamanaha.
Think about it. What kind of question should you ask? Kidrusham karma padam. Kidrusham kshiram. Kshiram asti napumsakalingam. Dugdam.
So dugdam. So it is
napumsakalingam kalu ataha.
Yeah, so it will be tritiya vibhakti for
Shishuna will stay as Shishuna.
Yeah, so that will be tritiya vibhakti, and karta will be in prathama. Right?
No.
Karta will be in dvitiya. I always get confused with this.
Karta is the person who is doing. We are saying by that person, so it will always be in dvitiya. So Shishuna will stay Shishuna.
Shishuna. So again it will be Shiram only.
Uttamam.
So Piyamanaha. No?
Piyamanam.
Oh, because it's with, okay. So it is Napumsakalingam. That's why you said Napumsakalingam. I missed it. Okay. So
Shishuna Piyamanam
Kshiram. Okay.
The milk that was drunk by the that was being drunk by the baby.
Child.
Continuous tense. Kalu Angla Bhashayam being.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, we don't have to go into English, but yes, it is a continuous tense we are talking about.
Is Dugdam also Napumsaka? Dugdam?
Yeah.
Miti aham chintayami.
Yeah, Dugdam. Yes.
Pallavi Bagini, Bhavatya Avasara.
Yay. I'm so happy.
Uttamam Bagini.
Cows see the grass.
Two cows see the grass.
Okay, 2 cows. I didn't run. Gavo.
Try to use this gauda to I am not very confident. If you are confident,
Gavo Trinam Pashyatah. 2 cows is
correct.
No, Janami.
That's why I'm saying try to use Denu.
Goho is Prathama Ekvachan.
गावौ सम्यक् एव
अस्तु भगिनि अस्तु
गावौ गावः
गावौ ओके अस्तु
गावः गावौ तृणं पश्यतः. Now the second is Kartari and Shatru. Okay, so what is Pashyan? Gau is pulling, right? So Pashyantau Gavau. Trunam Pashyantau Gavau. Then Karmani, simple Karmani. So Gava. Gava Trinam Drishyate. Now for Drishyate, what is the Kshanas Darshayamanaha?
Why is it Gava? Just a minute. Why is it Gava?
Tritiya vibhakti of Gau.
It has to be Dvitiya Vachanam, right?
Uttamam.
Kshamyatam.
That is why I was confident with my Dhenu Shabda.
Satyam.
गावौ विसर्गं नास्ति भगिनि गावौ
कुत्र भगिनि क्षम्यतां गावौ गावौ
द्विवचनमस्ति. गोभ्यां तृणं दृश्यते. इदानीं गोभ्यां दृश्यमानं तृणं.
क्षम्यताम् एकनिमिषम्. दृश्यमानं.
There was one question. When we say suppose Shishuna Pashyamanam Kshiram.
Piyamanam Kshiram.
Piyamanam Kshiram. Now we say Asti over here. Why don't we say Bhuyate over here? When we say Shishuna Bhuyate, if we are using Karmani, then we say Shishuna Bhuyate, and then we are describing the karma. So
As dhatu will become Bhuyate. Perfect. Yes, Bhuyate eva. Bhagini.
No, but I have not seen Bhuyate being used in Karmani Shanaj anywhere. That's why that is my question. Why we are using Asti only?
It sounds little odd, but I don't know. We have to.
It is. Asti is right. It is correct. But why not Bhuyate? That is my question.
See, if we are talking about the Kshiram, right? Then Kshiram also should be in Tritiya to use Bhuyate.
No, actually, Asti.
Kshirena Bhuyate. No. I'm trying to say only this bit is Karmani. If you are going to ignore the Visheshanam, okay, now we are only going to say Kshiram is there. That is in Karmani would be Kshirena Bhuyate. That is correct. Or you just say kshiram asti. This bit is, you can say in kartari or karmani, depends on how you say. If you are going to use bhuyate, then you have to say kshirena bhuyate.
Okay,
Or
then that
say
bhuyate will
kshiram
not go
asti.
with shishuna. It won't go with shishuna.
No. This is like this visheshanam is like a samuha. That samuha can be in karmani rupam. But the actual sentence, if you are saying asti, then it is a kartari form. Kartari sentence. The visheshana form is the only karmani form we are using. Shishuna piyamanam kshiram asti. Ityukte, the sentence as such is in kartari prayoge. But
Okay.
in the kartari sentence, that one part of the
Only
sentence,
that part is
the
karmani.
visheshana part alone, we are using it in karmani form.
So we can't say this sentence is a karmani, the complete
No.
sentence. No.
If you say asti, I don't think it is a kartari sentence, karmani sentence. Because the sentence is only Shiram is there. That is all we are saying. What kind of Shiram? It is a Shiram which was drunk by someone. But Shiram is there is a sentence. Shiram is there is in Kartari Prayoge. Kalu?
Right.
Kshirena bhuyate ityukte kidrushena kshirena bhuyate shishuna piyamanena kshirena bhuyate ityukte karmani prayogah.
Oh, so we must include that also.
This is what we were seeing, if you remember. Home. This is what we were seeing Arambakale, Prathama Abhyasa Varge, we were seeing the Sita Gatavata Ramena Saha. That is one Samuha, which will be in, you can use the Tavatu Dhatu or whatever form you can use in that one particular combination. But the sentence as such will be in Kartari Eva. But this part is in Ta Dhatu, so in Karmani Rupam, whatever we will. It's like a combination. Practically, when we are speaking, also we can do such things.
Right.
Sentence
So
need not be
basically it
fully
is-
in Kartari.
Yeah, basically it is like a Visheshana Visheshya Bhavam rather than Karmani.
Yes. All these pratyayas, these are all in Visheshana Bhavam. That Visheshana Visheshanatvam, that combination alone can be in Karmani Rupam. The rest of the sentence is all in Kartari. So
Kartari.
we are good with that.
Okay.
I think I'm right in saying that.
I got it. Right. Like
Yeah,
if I want to say karmani shanash karmani vakya, then that will be bhuyate and it will go with the kshiram.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So kshirena bhuyate.
Kidrushya
कीदृशेन क्षीरेण भूयते पीयमाणेन क्षीरेण भूयते शिशुना पीयमाणेन क्षीरेण भूयते because that visheshana padam also will change in vibhakti form, like the kshiram. If kshiram is going to go in tritiya vibhakti, this also has to be in tritiya.
Satyam.
Astu Bhagini. Dhanyavada Bhagini. That was a very good question actually. Dhanyavadaha. Kasyaha avasaraha Swapna Bhagini.
Okay. Old women, vruddhaha, tolerate sahyate and difficulties kashtani.
पुनरेकवारं वदतु. कष्टानि एव सम्यक्. किमर्थं यकारः अस्ति सह्यते इति?
सहते
यकारः न आगच्छति. आत्मनेपदरूपं, परन्तु इतोपि एक पुनरेकवारं वदतु. You will get it right.
Okay. Got it. वृद्धाः कष्टानि सहते.
किं
सहते?
किमर्थं सहते एकवचने? वृद्धाः
सहन्ते.
उत्तमम्. उत्तमम्.
Good.
Sorry, I deliberately picked these kind of verbs and vachanani.
No, why are you sorry?
Astu.
No need to be. Yeah, my karma. I'm just kidding here. Vruddhaha kashtani sahante. So this is lat. No. So now I have to make it to. Okay. So karta is vruddha. Right?
कीदृश्यः वृद्धाः.
So kashtani is the visheshanam for vriddha, right? No. Yeah.
Kashtani is the karma
This is
padam. Karma padam.
karma.
Yeah, now you're
Correct,
asking
correct.
what
Yes, yes.
kind of vriddha?
Yes, yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So it will be. Oh, I'm blanking out here. But give me a minute. I'll get it.
Yes.
So kashtani will remain kashtani. Kashtani. So.
One easy clue is the verb is the one that is going to take the shatru or shanach form.
So so this is sahante is atmanepadi dhatu, right? So it will be sahyamanaha. No, sahamanaha. Sahamanaha. Okay.
Sahamanaha.
Shatru, right? First she has to tell the shatru, right?
Kimartam shatru form is not there because it is sah dhatu.
Oh, astu. I got confused.
It is only going to be in shanach in both kartari and karmani madhye. So sahamanaha.
Ila bagini. Kashtani sahamanaha vriddhaha. Okay.
Kimartam sahamanaha ityukte it is a visheshana padam to vriddhaha.
Vriddhaha.
So it will be in plural form. Yes.
Okay. So first done. Okay. Now karmani. So just a minute. So karma will be in first. So vriddhabihi.
Uttamam.
Vriddhabihi. Kashtani will be kashtani. Kashtani. Sahyante.
Uttamam.
Sahyante. Okay. Now. Okay. So now it will be. It will go with the karma. Kidrish. So the.
Kidrushani kashtani.
Yeah. So vriddhabihi will remain vriddhabihi. Vriddhabihi. Sahyamanaha kashtani.
Sahyamanani.
Is that right?
Kashtam is napumsakalinga padam. Sahyamanam iti ekavachane. Sahyamanani kashtani.
Okay.
एकनिमिषं भवतीभिः एतत् चित्रमपि द्रष्टुं शक्यन्ते वा? Are you able to see the one that has got the answers?
Yeah.
It's all to you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to swap my windows and wondering if you can see the answers. Kshamedam. Yes, okay. Mama avasarah. Teacher forgives the students' mistakes. Adhyapika छात्रस्य दोषं क्षमते. अध्यापिका छात्रस्य दोषं क्षमते.
आत्मनेपदी धातु is it?
आं भगिनि. अध्यापिका छात्रस्य दोषं क्षमते. कर्मणि मध्ये अध्यापिकया छात्रस्य दोषः क्षम्यते. अध्यापिकया छात्रस्य दोषः क्षम्यते. इदानीं कर्तरि मध्ये क्षम धातु खलु, अतः कर्तरि शानच् कर्मणि शानच्. कर्तरि शानच् इत्युक्ते कीदृशी अध्यापिका? छात्रस्य दोषं क्षममाणा अध्यापिका. What kind of a teacher? The teacher who forgives the dosha. Kshamamana adhyapika. Punaha कर्मणि मध्ये कीदृशः दोषः? What kind of dosha? The dosha which was forgiven by the adhyapika. Adhyapikaya क्षम्यमाणः दोषः छात्रस्य क्षम्यमाणः अध्यापिकया क्षम्यमाणः छात्रस्य दोषः अवगच्छति वा? कीदृशः दोषः? That dosha which was forgiven by the adhyapika. Adhyapikaya kshamyamanah doshah. Chatrasya will stay as chatrasya eva because it is in Shashti Vibhakti. Adhyapikaya kshamyamanah chatrasya doshah. Akila Bhagini.
In the previous sentence, if we want to elaborate, we can still elaborate, right? Adhyapikaya kshamyamanam dosha chatrasya kshamyamanam dosham mata pashyati tadrusham.
पुनरेकवारं वदतु. अध्यापिकया क्षम्यमाणं
छात्रस्य क्षम्यमाणं दोषं माता पश्यति.
उत्तमं. Yes. So your this combination of kshamyamanah and dosha will stay together. Whatever vibhakti form dosha is going to take based on the kartari or karmani prayoga, the kshamyamana also will take. So kshamyamanam dosham is in dvitiya vibhakti. That was seen by the mata. That the mata sees. Kartari prayoge. This kshamyamanam dosham. But the kshamyamanam itself is in karmani shanach rupam. Although the sentence is in kartari, that visheshana padam, that combination will be in karmani rupam.
So, help me understand. Oh, so Akila Bhagini's sentence, why didn't she make it in this form then? Chatrasya dosham kshamyamana adhyapika.
This is the sentence she is saying. Adhyapikaya kshamyamanam dosham.
Is the main sentence.
This is the actual sentence. Oh, kshamidam. Utrasti. Kshamidam. Mata pashyati is the actual sentence.
Yeah.
Which is in which prayogah?
Kartari.
Uttamam. Mata pashyati is in kartari, but kshamyamanam padam is karmani. Karmani shanach. So the sentence, if you ask what prayoga, the sentence is in kartari prayoga eva. Okay? But this samudayam, kshamyamanam dosham, this combination alone is in karmani rupam, karmani shanach rupam. Because it is a visheshana rupam. It can be in any rupam. It can be in karmani shanach or kartari shatru, whatever rupam it can be. The sentence, there is no connection between the actual sentences prayoga and that combinations prayoga. You can put any combination anywhere.
But adhyapikaya is in the tritiya vibhakti, right?
Yes.
So when you look at the sentence, like, oh, okay, adhyapikaya.
This bit is one group. The dosham, try to say it in your matrubhasha. For example, in Tamil, mata pakra, enna pakra, doshatta pakra. So it is in dvitiya vibhakti. What kind of dosham? That dosham which was forgiven by the adhyapika. Adhyapikaya kshamyamanam dosham mata pashyati. Try to break it down. It is very easier if you go in your matrubhasha. It will come. Don't try to go from English. It will be a disaster.
So the same thing can be added here, right? In the blue, the shatra, the kartari shatra. No,
yes.
whatever.
Kartari shana chapi, you can do that.
Kartari shana. Adhyapika.
Mata pashyati will stay mata pashyati. Chatrasya dosham kshamam. No. Okay. There it will be slightly different because we are not talking about the dosham here. We are talking about the adhyapika. You can probably say Mata is seeing the adhyapika. Then you can say Chatrasya dosham ksamamanam adhyapikam Mata vashyati. There we are talking about the Kartrupadam Kalu. We are not talking about dosham. We are talking about the adhyapika there.
Yeah.
So adhyapika should be in Dvitiya Vibhakti. So adhyapika Visheshana padam also should be in Dvitiya vibhakti. Ksamamanam adhyapikam mata pashyati.
So actually the meaning changes, right? Here Mata is looking at the dosha.
Yes, meaning changes because here Mata is looking at the teacher.
Dosha,
only then you
whereas
can
here so
change it like that. If you want to put it, Mata is seeing the dosha. Again, it will go in Karmani Rupam.
Karmani only, yeah.
It won't come in
Samyamanam dosham.
because if you talk about dosham, you are talking about the karma padam.
Karma
It
padam.
will naturally go into karmani prayoga eva. So based on the context, try to understand what is being addressed at. Whether it is the karma padam or it is the kartru padam. If it is the karma padam, naturally it will go only into karmani rupam. Because you have to ask what kind of a dosham, what kind of a dosha. As soon as you ask that question, your answer will always be in karmani rupam. It cannot. But if you're talking about the teacher, that's a karta. So that will be in kartari rupam. Okay, based
So
on
it
the
is like
context.
adding the two sentences which we did earlier.
If we go back to that one, now we will understand it better. So
Yes,
always in kartari, ask the question kidrishaha karta. Your answer is always going to be only about the karta here. So it is that is why it is in kartari. Karmani prayoga, the question naturally will only be kidrisham karma padam. So we are only talking about the object there, not about the teacher. That is why you have to ask the question to yourself. Manasi nidaya tadanantaram uttaram dadatu. Akila Bhaginya avasarah kalu.
Trees shake in the forest. Vrikshaha vane kampante. वृक्षाः कम्पन्ते वने अस्तु भावे अस्ति भावे प्रयोगः
उत्तमं भावे प्रयोगः
कम्पते इति आत्मनेपदी धातु अतः शानच् रूपम् एव अस्ति कर्तरि मध्ये वृक्षाः कम्पमानाः वृक्षाः वने वृक्षाः कम्पमानाः वने
कम्पमानाः किमर्थं कम्पमानाः एतत्तु भावे खलु. There is no object. How did you say kampamanaha?
Lat eva kalu.
But we are doing.
No, I am telling the lat form only. Vane vrikshaha kampamanaha. The blue one is lat, right? Can you go up?
Kidrishaha vrikshaha kampamanaha vrikshaha. उत्तमं भगिनि. वने वृक्षाः कम्पमानाः.
इदानीं कर्मणि मध्ये वने वृक्षैः कम्प्यते.
उत्तमं.
वने वृक्षैः कम्प्यते. इदानीं कर्मणि शानजन्तरूपम् अस्ति. वने
कम्प्यन्ते नो.
भावे.
भावे.
Bhave is
object. There is no object.
Got it.
So it will always be in ekavachanam. Kampyate.
Yes.
Vane kampyamanam vriksham.
Atra karma padam eva nasti. So you can't ask a kidrusham karma padam. Okay. So we are only going to say ekavachanam form. Yeah.
Kampyamanam. Kampyamanaha va.
Kampyamanam eva. It will be in vane vrikshaihi kampyamanam.
Vane vrikshaihi kampyamanam.
उत्तमम्. अग्रिमं मधुमती भगिन्याः अवसरः.
What is that sentence? In the shop, father sees his friend. Okay. Sees is pashyati. So apanike.
आपणे.
Okay. Apane pita. So what his friend, right? Is fine, but his friend, his so
तस्य.
Oh, you okay?
तस्य.
Okay, so tasya mitram pashyati.
उत्तमम्.
आपणे पिता तस्य मित्रं पश्यति. So आपणे मित्रं पश्यन् तस्य मित्रं पश्यन् पिता.
उत्तमम्. आपणे तस्य मित्रं पश्यन् पिता. उत्तमं भगिनि.
Then
कर्मणि लट्.
कर्मणि I'm just thinking pashyate will become what? Drishyate, is it?
दृश्यते.
Okay, so drishyate. So
No, कर्मणि लट् एव. You don't have to think about the
okay,
shana shloka
karmani.
now. कर्मणि
So
लट्.
karmani lat will be apane. So
पित्रा.
Pitra. Yeah, I was just trying to figure that out. Yeah.
तृतीया विभक्ति
Pitra.
पित्रा.
Pitra. So
The actual sentence is Pita Mitram Pashyati. Now change it to Karmani. Pitra
Mitram Pashyati.
Drishyate.
Okay, so
Karmani.
Drishyate.
Hello?
No, I'm just looking at what happens to that Tasya.
Tasya will stay
Tasya
Tasya.
Mitram.
Apane will
Okay,
stay Apane.
so
That is why I'm saying the actual
Apane
Karmani
Pitra.
sentence only bother about the Kartrupadam, Karmapadam and Kriyapadam. So don't worry about the other Vibhakti forms will stay exactly like that. So Pitra Mitram Drishyate.
Okay. Then it will be Apane.
Prashnam Pruchatu.
Yeah, so
Kidrisham.
Kidrisham Karma. That's what. So Kidrisham Mitram.
भगिनी अस्ति वा? मधुमती भगिनी, भवत्याः ध्वनि न श्रूयते. अस्तु. कीदृशं मित्रम् इत्युक्ते आपणे पित्रा दृश्यमाणं मित्रम्. मित्रं नपुंसकलिङ्गपदम्, अतः दृश्यमाणम् अपि नपुंसकलिङ्गे. आपणे पित्रा दृश्यमाणं मित्रम् इति भवति. पल्लवी भगिनी.
On seeing Rama break the bow, Vishwamitra was happy.
Here probably English, Angla Bhasha, comma. On seeing Rama break the bow, Vishwamitra was happy.
Right. So
the actual sentence is only here.
To make a sentence, Vishwamitra harshati or modati. Harshati.
Okay.
On
I was trying to use tush dhatu, but you can use yes. Modati. Harshati.
संतोषम् अनुभवति इति. अस्तु.
संतुष्यति.
सम्यक्. विश्वामित्रः संतुष्यति. Then seeing Rama, so Ramam drishtva. Is that right?
On Rama breaking the bow. So breaking the bow will be in Dvitiya.
Banam, what is for breaking?
Kandadatu. Kandanam.
खण्डन्तं रामं. बाणं खण्डन्तं रामं दृष्ट्वा विश्वामित्रः सन्तुष्यति. सम्यक् अस्ति वा?
खण्डन्तम् इति आगच्छति वा?
Because Ramam is also in Dvitiya, so the Shatru will also go with
Kandan, Bhavan, Bhavantam, Kandantam. Astu Bhagini.
But then in Karmani,
पुनरेकवारं वदतु भगिनी. पुनरेकवारं वदतु. बाणं
खण्डन्तं रामं दृष्ट्वा विश्वामित्रः संतुष्यति.
अस्तु, अहं धनुः शब्दः स्वीकरोति, परन्तु बाणं
धनुष
बाणं
इस्
धनुः द्वितीया विभक्त्याम्.
अन्य एकः शब्दः अस्ति बाणं कृते
रामं
स्मृतवती.
बाणं खण्डन्तं खण्डन्तं
Bagini
रामं दृष्ट्वा
Bana, right? Rama Bana, not Banam. I don't think it's na, right?
आम् आम् बाणं
बाणं खण्डन्तं रामं
ओ क्षम्यताम्
विश्वामित्रः अतुष्यत्. अस्तु.
because it is was happy.
Okay, then we need to take Shatru Pratyay. Now where how
विश्वामित्रः अतुष्यत् is the sentence.
that is true.
कीदृशः विश्वामित्रः?
So he was seeing. Is that? I didn't
कीदृशः विश्वामित्रः? That Vishwamitra who was happy on seeing Rama. So all these will stay exactly the same. Only we are talking about these two words. Now only this has to go into whatever pratyaya.
This is we are doing only again kartari, but with Shatru Pratyay, right?
Shatru, am.
Vishwamitra Atushyat will remain same.
Atushyat will not remain the same. Tush dhatu is only going to become Shatru here.
Okay, how will be the tell me the English.
कीदृशः विश्वामित्रः बाणं खण्डनं रामं दृष्ट्वा, the one who is happy. So this tush dhatu will become a visheshanam to Vishwamitraha.
Tushyan, only Tushyan.
Tushyan Vishwamitraha. That is all. So your Kshamita.
Tushyan Vishwamitraha Panam Khandantam Ramam Drishpa. But I don't find this sentence complete.
Tushyan Vishwamitraha Asit. We are talking about Vishwamitra. So the tush dhatu will become a visheshana to Vishwamitra.
Okay.
Because tush dhatu is parasmepadi, we are going to use Shatru form. Tushyan Vishwamitraha Asit. Again, it is in past tense. So Asit.
Okay. Now we will do simple
Karmani lat.
So Vishwamitrena. Karta will go in Tritiya. Now the karma is Banam Khandantam Ramam. So it will be Banaha Khandantaha Ramaha Apashyan. Apashyan. What is past tense for Drishyate?
No, here Drishyate nasti. Tush dhatu. Karmani lang lakaraha atushyata.
So it will be Vishwamitrena Banaha Khandantaha Ramaha.
Kimartam Ramaha?
Karmapadam Prathama Vibhaktyam Bhavati.
Here, Banam Khandantam Ramam is not a sentence at all. We are only talking about Vishwamitraha Tushyan. Atushyat is going to become in Karmani, so it will be Vishwamitrena Atushyata. That's all. The rest of the sentence will stay exactly the same. Do you understand that, Bhagini? Banam Khandantam Ramam Drushtva Vishwamitrena Atushyata.
Okay, the karma padam here won't go in the prathama.
This drushtva is the secondary verb, Kalu. When you are taking drushtva, your sentence will split. So this can be a separate sentence, and in Anvaya Rachana we used to do Kim drushtva ityukte, then you will talk about this bit here. That can stay exactly the same.
Drushtva makes the difference.
Yeah.
Avgatam.
If this drushtva is not there, we are only saying Vishwamitraha Ramam apashyata. Pash dhatu itukte, then you are going to change that Ramam karma pada into Pratama Vibhakti, which is correct. Here, this Drishtva is acting like a secondary verb, so it takes part of the first sentence, half of it. Banam Kandanam Ramam Drishtva. You are not going to touch that at all. Vishwamitraha Atushyata. Vishwamitrena Atushyata is the actual sentence. So that is the only bit we are bothered about changing to Karmani.
Okay. Nice, you framed so many.
I am saying it correctly, right? I have this doubt as well.
Tushyati is akarmaka, right? Akarmaka, so there is no karma padam.
Okay, correct.
No, but whatever I've said is correct, Kalu.
Yeah, whatever you said is correct, because Banam Kantantam Ramam is a separate clause.
Yes, so you don't have to change it at all. Convert it into Karmani.
Tushyati is a karmaka dhatu, so there is no karma padam at all. If it goes to Karmani, then there is no karma padam.
Okay, so here, Satyam. Now we need to do Karmani Shanar. So the karma here no karma padam. So what will we do again?
The rest of the sentence will stay. You ask, so we are only bothered about Vishwamitrena Atushyata. That only has to be, Tush Dhatu again should become Shanach here. So what is the Shanach Rupam for Tush?
Okay, Tushyamanaha.
Atra karma padam nasti kalu bhave, ata Tushyamanam.
Tushyamanam. So then it will be Banam Kandantam Ramam Drishtva Tushyamanam Vishwamitram.
Banam Kandanam Ramam Drishtva Vishwamitrena Tushyamanam Asit. May not Asit, atah Bhudatu Abhuyata va. Lang lakara of as dhatu. Karmani lang. I don't know. Abhuyata va.
That out which I placed there now here.
So why does it become Tushyamanam?
Because bhave prayoga bhagini, karma padam nasti.
Okay, bhave prayoga.
Napumsakalinga only.
It's always
no, it will be always in Napumsakalinga.
Okay.
We cannot determine the lingam there, so that is why it will be in Napumsakalinga. Asdhatoho karmani rupam. Ekanamisham.
It's not bhuyate, bhuyete, bhuyante.
Bhuyate lang lakare. Abhuyata iti aham chintayami. Astatu. Karmaka. Bhavakarma bhuyate. Lang lakare. Abhuyata. Abhuyata eva.
Dhanyawada Bhagini.
Dhanyawada Bhagini.
Doubts got clear today. Dhanyawada.
Stop share. Why is this? Abhuyata. Kshamyam. Abhuyata. Kasyaha avasaraha? Swapna Bhagini.
Okay. 25 people present in the theater are watching the movie. So 25 people are watching the movie is the sentence actually? Okay. Panchavimshatihi? Panchavimshatihi janaha. Chalachitram pashyanti present.
Theater.
Yeah. Present. Panchavimshati janaha. What?
Now,
I don't know.
present in the theater is the bit you have to say.
Theater is
Chitramandiram.
Chitramandiram. Chitramandire. Okay, Chitramandire. Present. No. Theater? No.
Present is in continuous tense, Kalu. The one who are present right now. So, Vidyamanaha.
Vidyama.
Kartari Shanach. See, we have heard this word Vidyamanaha a lot. Vidyamanaha is the one that is actually present. So it is a Kartari Shanach Rupam. Vid Dhatu. I think it is Vid Dhatu. Yeah. Vidyamanaha Panchavimshati Janaha Chitram Pashyanti. So we are again, there are two Shanach Rupam. Okay, it's okay. Your actual sentence is Panchavimshati Janaha Chitram Pashyanti. So only bother about that one for now.
Okay.
This Vidyamanaha is a Visheshana Rupam to the Janaha, which is in Kartari Shanach Rupam.
Okay. Yeah. So, Kidrishaha Janaha.
Kidrishaha Janaha.
Kidrishaha Janaha. Pashyanti. Pashyantaha. No.
Pashyantaha Uttamam.
Pashyantaha Janaha. Okay. Pashyantaha Janaha, right? So, Chitramandire Vidyamanaha Panchavimshatihi Pashyantaha Janaha.
Chitram Pashyantaha Janaha.
Chitram Pashyantaha Janaha. Correct.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah, Uttamam Bhagini.
Yeah. Okay. So, Kidrisham Chitram becomes, right then?
Pratamam Karmani Lat.
Okay. Yeah. Karmani Lat. Okay. So, Janaha. So, Janaihi. Chitram will remain Chitram because Napunsakalinga. So, Janaihi Chitram Karmani. Pashyante.
Drishyate. Ekavachanam. Karmapadam anusrutya eva.
Drishyate. Correct.
Uttamam Bhagini.
Yeah, it goes with the karma. Yeah, Janaihi.
Ekanimisham, Kshammetam. Because this Jana Shabd, all these words here, Panchavimshatihi, Vidyamanaha, these two words are Visheshana Rupam, Visheshana Padam to the Jana Shabdaha. That is why it is in Bahuvachanam. Vidyamanaha Janaha, Panchavimshatihi Janaha. Panchavimshati is always going to be Ekavachana Rupam. That is okay. But these two are the Visheshanam to the Jana Shabdaha. You understood that much, right? So, when you change it to Karmani, your Karma Padam Janaihi you said, right? So, the Visheshana Padam also should become in Karmani. So, Janaihi Panchamshatya Janaihi. Panchavimshati is a Strilinga Ekavachana Rupam. So, Panchavimshatya Janaihi Chitram Drishyate. When we are saying it is very hard to remember these rules, but when you are writing, you know there is a Visheshana. So, you have to be very cautious when you write it. Chitramandire Vidyamanaihi Panchavimshatya Janaihi Chitram Drishyate. Now change it to Karmani. Sorry, Bhagini, it was a very tricky question. So that is why I am helping you a lot here.
Yes. So Kidrisham Chitram. Right? So Drishyamanam Chitram.
Uttamam.
So Chitramandire Vidyamanaihi Panchavimshatya Janaihi Drishyamanam Chitram.
Uttamam. Bahu Uttamam.
Okay.
Avagachati va? Do you understand how it is framed? Itopi बहु सम्यक्
இப்படிலாம் question if it comes in the exam ஒரு questionக்கு 5 minutes எடுக்கும்யா எனக்கு அது to wrap everything up.
Pariksha Bhagini, don't think about Pariksha. Casually in a conversation, we would use all these. Okay. We would say, naturally, we will say, Chitramandirathila padam paathinda jananga ellam vandu we are saying this. So you will casually say it in Karmani, in your mother tongue. So that is why we think in terms of Sambhashanam. So it is very easily these usages will come in Sambhashanam. Okay, yeah, I don't know if it will come in exam or not, but in during Sambhashana, you will find this one very useful.
No, you're right. Just that I get overwhelmed.
Don't get overwhelmed, okay? We are just starting to practice all these things, and please don't get overwhelmed. Aham nyunati nyunam dvivaram, at least dvivaram I have practiced these questions. Atah aham vaktum shaknomi, parantu don't get overwhelmed seeing me, okay? I set this question, so I know the answer.
No. See, setting the question also requires so much work, and I really appreciate that. To come up with interesting questions, learning where everybody is learning, it's not easy. So really thankful for your seva.
Dhanyawada Bhagini. We will do the Prayoga Vistara book. There they have given words, Kartrupadam, Karmapadam and Kriya Padam, and they have asked you to do whatever you want with it. You have to use either Kartari or Karmani, whatever. So that kind of exercise is very useful. We will do it Agrima Saptahe Vayam Karishyamahe. Idanim.
Show me the wrapper. Oh, I don't have that. Okay.
Prayoga Vistara. Astu, idanim on a lighter note, shall we go into Sandhi?
Sandhi is lighter note for you.
See,
okay.
After doing this exercise, you should tell me, yes, Sandhi is lighter note. It is only Kshamidam, ekamapi asti. Aham matra etasmin patre aham likitam datam asti, maya datam asti dhatu, a list of dhatu datam asti. Datani santi, whatever. Okay, I've given few list of dhatus. What I've tried to do here is Kartari Latrupam, Shatru or Shanachandarupam, Karmani Latrupam, and Karmani Shanachrupam. The one that we exactly did, but only the dhatu. Okay, so you see the dhatu and you decide whether it's Parasmaipadi or Atmanepadi, Kshamidam, and then you do the rest one. एतत् गृहकार्यं नास्ति, परन्तु गृहे कृत्वा आगच्छन्ति चेत् अग्रिमसप्ताहे चर्चां कर्तुं बहु सुलभं भविष्यति. अतः you all have access to this document. If you possibly can do it once at home, then it will be very, very useful during the class, rather than, because during the class we will only be discussing the answers. It won't be very useful if you are not thinking it on your own. So it's not a griha karyam, because it won't be fair for the other batch. I am just giving this document with this empty box, so you can try to do all these. Only few dhatus are here. I haven't chosen many dhatus. I've only done a combination of Atmanepadi and Parasmepadi. It will be very useful for you to understand the forms, the Shanach forms, whether it's Kurvana hava, Kriyamana hava, what it is. Only if you do it, you will get the answer. So please try to do it if you have the time. Samayam milati chet kripaya कृत्वा आगच्छन्तु. अस्तु, सन्धि. अखिला भगिनी आरम्भं करोतु कृपया.
नदी प्लस अर्पणम्. अत्र ईकारात् परम् अकारः अस्ति, स्वरसन्धि, यण् सन्धि भविष्यति, नद्यर्पणम्.
क्षम्यताम्, एकनिमिषम्. नद्यर्पणं यण् सन्धि. अस्तु भगिनि.
So it is between pada, right?
आम् भगिनि, पदान्ते. No, पदान्ते. Between pada, but पदान्ते.
नदी प्रातिपदिकमपि अस्ति, प्रथमा एकवचनमपि अस्ति. So depending on the context only we have to decide, I think.
आम्. अस्तु कस्य अवसरः मधुमती भगिनी
Yeah, so kadan lasati. I think it is kadal lasati, but I don't know what sandhi it is. Anuswara sandhi is it?
answer is always easy भगिनी
Yeah, so anuswara sandhi is it?
एकनिमिषम्
I don't know.
कादल लसति your answer is correct parasavarna sandhi anuswaram is see the sandhi nama itself is suggesting anuswara means anuswara is coming okay which means the dot on top how did you get the il that then it is not anuswara sandhi okay the answer says only if it changes to makara changes to anuswara it is anuswara sandhi which is very clear that rule is something else is happening here kalu so it's not anuswara sandhi this is parasavarna sandhi the one that happens after the anuswara sandhi tamam
Okay. Parasavarna sandhi.
कस्य अवसरः पल्लवी भगिनी
वणिक् घसति ह अस्ति तर्हि चतुर्थवर्ण वणिक् घसति
उत्तमं
पूर्वसवर्ण
उत्तमं भगिनी परन्तु तत्तु विकल्परूपमेव इट् केन् बि वणिग् हसति अपि और वणिग् घसति
घसति गकार
वणिग् घसति इतोपि कस्य अवसरः स्वप्ना भगिनी
okay Ramah Kshatriyah. I've not even come to Visarga Sandhi. My study is
no give it a try Bhagini
I will Ramah Kshatriyah so Ram
break down ksha
is ik and sha ik and sha is
sha okay so your starting letter is ik विसर्गस्य अनन्तरं ककारः अस्ति क ख अस्ति चेत् जिह्वामूलीयः भवति बट अपवादः अस्ति if it is ksha that will not happen the sandhi will not happen there okay that will only stay as that will only stay as ramah kshatriyah विसर्गस्य अनन्तरं क्ष आगच्छति चेत् नो सन्धि बट क अस्ति चेत् रामः करोति इत्युक्ते रामः करोति इति अर्धविसर्गशब्दम् अस्ति खलु दट् इस् जिह्वामूल्यः रामः करोति इति सो दिस् इस् अपवाद आफ् द विसर्गस्य जिह्वामूल्य क्षम्यताम् अस्ति विसर्गस्य जिह्वामूलीयस्य अपवादः मम अवसरः वा दुः कृतं एतदपि विसर्गस्य अनन्तरं ककारः अस्ति दुः कृतम् इति आगच्छति परन्तु इट् इस् अगेन् an apavada it is in page number 53 of the sandhi book 350 संख्यापटे अत्र प्रथमम् अस्ति क्ष स स these three letters if you are going to get visargasya anantaram if you are going to get ksha sa or sa the visarga jihva mulya sandhi will not happen okay but the other rule for the third one if you see there are some different rupani see there are so many other different rules which are not given in the sandhi book for visarga sandhi one of them as per the siddhanta kaumudi one of the example is dushkrutam so here your answer is actually dushkrutam okay it is not duhukrutam it is an apavada of the jihva mulya rule of visarga sandhi so the visarga here will become shakara That is not given in the Sandhi book. It is only mentioned in the Apavada that Avishkritam, Nishpratyuham, Dushkritam. There are so many, few different words. These things are special cases where the Duhu plus Kritam will not be following the Jihva Mulya rule. Instead, it will say Dushkritam. Visarga will become Shakaraha. Astu. Akhila Bhagini.
So samsad sadasya sadasyah दकारात् परं सकारः कर्व्यञ्जनम् अस्ति अतः संसत् तकारः प्रथमतकारः संसत् सदस्य चत्वसन्धि
किं भगिनि किं सन्धि कः सन्धि नाम कः भगिनि
चर्त्वं खलु
चर्त्वं no I heard चत्वं so चर्त्वं चर्त्वसन्धि उत्तमं भगिनि मधुमति भगिनि
Same thing. Ullekah Pararupasandhi.
Parasavarnasandhi. I was going to say don't do it, do the other one. You are getting the same thing, but it's okay. Ullekah, uttamam bagini. Ullekah Parasavarnasandhi.
Purvarupasandhi. Parasavarnasandhi.
Parasavarna kim? Paravarnasya savarnaha adesha bhavati. So savarna similar to the following word. So Parasavarnasandhi. Pallavi bagini.
Bhavan likhati. That Chandra Bindu one.
Uttamam. Answer we will all get correctly, but I need the Sandhi name.
This is not Parasavarna?
It is
because
Parasavarna.
The law is...
No, it is Parasavarna. It is a second rule of Parasavarna, I think.
Yaralava.
Yaralava. So, Uttaram kim bagini?
Bhavan likhati. That
Bhaval, the nakaraha will become Anuswara lakara. So, Bhaval likati iti nasikayam vaktavyam. Bhaval likati iti Parasavarna sandhi. Swapna Bhagini.
एकनिमिषं भगिनि ओके ओके प्रथमः अध्यायः विसर्गसन्धि दिस् इस् डेफिनेटली द प्रथम
Try to say these two words quickly. We have seen it a lot.
प्रथमाध्यायः
Pratamodhyayah. The avagraha chinnam api agachati. Pratamodhyaya. That is a visargasya ukara niyamah.
Okay.
There are two steps there. First, the visarga ukaraha adesha bhavati. Visargasya sthane ukara adesha. Then this yoga u gunam bhavati. Pradamo and then adhyayah. Tadanantram swara sandhi. Purva